Hey guys! So, the 2020 pageant season is officially over. It's time to do an end-of-the-year review for 2020. Let's find out which 5 pageant-related stories made waves online, on social media, and on national and international news. A much longer and detailed version of my review can be read at the official Critical Beauty website. There are other things on the website that I will not mention on this video, so make sure to visit the link in the description box below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome! And if you haven't subscribed yet, I invite you to do so by hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon below to receive instant notification for the next video. I am only 100 subscribers away from making the 3,000 mark, so please be kind to me this year and help me reach that number. The year 2020 began with a huge scandal that broke out at the finals of Miss Global 2020 pageant, which was held in Oaxaca, Mexico on January 18th. The woman representing Colombia, Yesenia Orozco, caused a scene on stage, claiming that the pageant was rigged, and confronted a man named Ramiro Gutierrez, who was part of the Mexican hosting committee. Van Pham, the CEO of Miss Global, stated that Gutierrez put pressure on the organization to favor the home country candidate, Miss Mexico. This violates our rules, integrity, and ethics. When we informed Mr. Gutierrez of our unwillingness to compromise our integrity, he immediately pulled the plug on the telecast. Orozco later wrote on Instagram story, "What a great disaster I lived in Mexico. It is not the fault of the people. They were all very nice to me, but I hate injustices, corruption, disrespect, lack of ethics. I was 1 month without my daughter in order to show her great things, but unfortunately it did not go as planned. It was all a mess in the end. What an unpleasant experience." Despite the irregularities, Van Pham declared Miss Czech Republic Karolina Kokesova as the winner, even though she had not been included in the original list of 10 semi-finalists. Go figure. At number 4, the acceptance and glorification of amputee contestants. Ana Gabriela Molina de los Santos is a 24-year-old psychology graduate, model, and motivational speaker who was born without arms. She won the Miss Nanchital 2020 competition, which is a preliminary to the state pageant of Miss Veracruz, and she has garnered international attention since then. "When I woke up and look in the mirror, I see it's there," she said. "It's physical, but I've been living 24 years with this disability, so for me, it's not a disability. I feel like any other normal person because I've lived my life like that. So for me, my disability is not a limit. On the contrary." HENDSON BALTAZAR, representing Ceará, became the first amputee contestant to win Manhunt Brazil 2121 contest held on December 5th. The 29-year-old personal trainer also won the Best in Swimwear award. He will now represent Brazil in the next edition of Manhunt International. Daniela Alvarez, Miss Colombia 2011, who represented her country at Miss Universe 2012, had her left foot and part of her left leg amputated last June due to complications from a routine surgery. She was having a lump in her abdomen removed, but the blood to her left leg got cut off, resulting in doctors amputating her limb to prevent further complications. After her successful surgery, Daniela took to Instagram and posted these inspirational words. "I want to share with all of you the new me. I love my body the same as before, and I'm happy to be in the world and be able to tackle all of the new challenges that lay ahead. I know that with God's help, everything is possible. Feet, why do I need them when I have wings to fly? Let's keep moving forward." I think I'm gonna cry. At number 3, racism in pageantry. On June 1st, former Miss Universe Malaysia winner Samantha Katie James caused a furor online with her comments on the Black Lives Matter protests in the United States following the death of George Floyd. Samantha, who won the title in 2017, posted her thoughts on her Instagram stories. She wrote, "I don't live in America. It has nothing to do with me, but to me, it seems like the whites won." She later posted again on her stories, saying, "To the black people, relax, take it as a challenge. Makes you stronger. You chose to be born as a colored person in America for a reason. To learn a certain lesson, accept it as it is. Till now, hunger and poverty still exists. It is what it is. It's inevitable. Best you can do is remain calm, protect heart, don't allow it to crumble. That's your responsibility. An upset online user rebuked Samantha by saying, "No one chose to be born a certain color. Black people have been protesting for years, and yet they still get racially profiled and killed because white privilege allows it. Perhaps don't comment on things you don't have any clue of." Shortly after Samantha's post, the Miss Universe Malaysia organization issued a statement to condemn her remarks as inappropriate, offensive, unacceptable, and hurtful. Meanwhile, a couple of fans were so angered by Samantha's remarks that they started a change.org petition to strip her of her Miss Universe Malaysia title. April BENAYOUM, who placed second in Miss France 2021 pageant last December 19th, representing Provence, became the target of anti-Semitic attacks, which began when, in an onstage interview, she called herself Italian Israeli, which then triggered a wave of abuse on Twitter. Some of the tweets invoked the Holocaust. One insult read, "Hitler forgot about this one," and another, "Don't vote for a Jew." April was born to a Serbo-Croatian mother and an Israeli father. "It is sad to witness such behavior in 2020, she told Vahmata newspaper following the abuse. But it does not affect me at all. Pageant organizers were swift to condemn the abuse, saying it was totally contrary to the values of the channel, the production, and the show. The Union of Jewish Students in France said that Miss France 2021 is no longer a beauty contest. It is an anti-Semitism contest. Miss Universe Romania 2020 Bianca TIRSIN got herself in hot water with sensitive netizens when an artistic image of her wearing blackface makeup surfaced on her social media on December 30th. After receiving backlash from black pageant fans who were offended by the image, Bianca was compelled to make a public apology to the Miss Universe global community via her Instagram stories. The beauty queen stated that she has been working with an artist that specializes in black and gold art and that the offending image was never an issue. She also said that it was an unfortunate incident for which she gave her sincerest apology. On its official Instagram page, the Miss Universe Romania organization posted on December 31st, "The images have unfortunately been released before we as an organization had a chance to review them. We assure you, Ms. Bianca and Miss Universe Romania 2020 organization are working on ensuring something similar never happens again. We apologize to everyone this has hurt or offended." At number 2, the war of words between Lupita Jones and Sofia Aragon. On November 16th, Mexicana Universal 2019, Sofia Aragon posted a video on her social media saying that she was not invited by her national director, Lupita Jones, to crown her successor. The video prompted pageant fans to speculate on the reasons for the non-invite. Sofia later went live on her social media to reveal the reasons. Sofia claimed that she is the first Miss Universe Mexico in history to have not received financial support, and blamed Lupita for not reaching out to her in her time of need. Sofia had to pay for her own food, gas, and other essentials while living in Mexico City. Lupita defended herself from Sofia's allegations on a video where she is seen addressing the contestants of the Mexicana Universal 2020 contest. Lupita stated that it was TV Azteca's job to pay for Sofia's regular expenses as she was contracted with a TV station, but that Lupita ended up paying for Sofia's liposuction, nose job, and trip to New York out of her own pocket. Lupita, who has earned the reputation of being strict and sometimes cruel to her contestants, also denigrated and belittled Sofia in public, calling the beauty queen an ingrate, fake, and ugly, which angered Sofia's fans and caused Lupita to apologize in a lengthy video that was panned by critics as sounding insincere and scripted. And at number 1, the effects of the coronavirus on pageants. Practically all the major pageants that were supposed to take place in 2020, such as Miss Universe, Miss World, Miss International, Miss Supranational, and Miss America, have been postponed due to the coronavirus pandemic and are scheduled to resume in 2021. Several pageants were held either virtually or physically, but with several required restrictions to comply with safety guidelines. This was the case with Miss South Africa 2020, Miss Universe Philippines 2020, and Miss USA 2020. All the contestants had to wear masks while rehearsing and on stage when social distancing was not possible. In Miss Universe Canada 2020, the contestants had to wear a face shield during the entire show. Miss Earth, celebrating its 20th anniversary in 2020, decided not to follow the steps of its rival major pageants of canceling a real pageant, but instead proceeded to produce a virtual pageant that surprisingly turned out to be well executed and intriguing. Some pageant organizations handpicked or appointed their 2020 representatives, and some did virtual casting or pageant like Miss Universe Ireland, Miss Brazil, and Miss Venezuela. Some pageants dared to return to normalcy by staging a normal physical pageant. Miss Universe Thailand 2020 took place on October 10th in Bangkok. The audience members were seated close to each other and no one wore a mask. The Miss Globe 2020 pageant took place in Tirana, Albania on November 12th, despite a spike in the number of COVID-19 cases. Luckily, none of the contestants or the staff was infected by the virus. Similar situation with Miss Universe Myanmar 2020 and Miss Universe Nepal 2020. The coronavirus pandemic definitely forced the pageant industry to make necessary changes in the production of a show and in the selection of the winner for the sake of everyone's safety and security. Sadly, despite taking precautions, several pageant personalities have been afflicted by the virus. Notably, a former Miss World Dominican Republic turned renowned fashion designer Jenny Polanco, who contracted the virus in Spain in early March of 2020 and passed away a week later. Magali Febles, the national director for Miss Universe Dominican Republic, also contracted the virus, but successfully recovered 3 weeks later. Other pageant queens who survived the virus include Miss Ecuador Cristina Hidalgo, Miss Hawaii 2015 Janae Capella, Miss Louisiana Teen USA 2020 Sydney Taylor, Miss Alabama 2019 Tiara Pennington, and Miss Florida 2019 Michaela McLean. And there you have it, my abbreviated end-of-the-year review of pageantry in 2020. Do you agree or disagree? Comment below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and share. A big thanks to the new subscribers and to our current subscribers for continuing to support this channel. Until the next time, I wish each and every one of you a happy, safe, prosperous, and normal new year. Bye!